Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for this week's Junkers Craft Co-op Challenges using the hashtag JCC Challenges. This week's challenge is going to be making a quick set of 5 smaller masterboards. Sometimes the masterboards can be a little intimidating, especially for somebody who's new to crafting to make. So these ones are pretty simple, using an old technique that's used quite often in card making as well as in quilting. It's called a whack and stack, or stack and whack, I should say. So I have 5 bases that are 4 inches by 7 inches, just out of craft cardstock, and I have 5 sheets of paper that are also 4 by 7 inches that kind of all coordinate together. So I have a piece of a dictionary page, I have a map page, I have a piece of scrapbooking paper, a book page, and a music page. So we're going to get started. This one is a quick make. So we're just going to take the stack of 5 papers that are all coordinating, that all go together, and we're going to rip them up. Not into little tiny pieces. We're going to rip them up into 3 first. Rip all 5 at the same time so that your pieces are the same. So there's 1. 2 and 3, and I'm going to take a couple of them and I'm going to tear them the opposite direction to make them a little bit smaller. I'm going to leave that one the same size, and then we will get into creating the 5 bases that can be used as tags. They can be used as cut down even further to be made into pockets to fit a journal. They can also be used even smaller as a base for a cluster. So it's just basically a masterboard on a really quick, easy, not intimidating way to make them. You can ink all of your edges. I will ink one as we go. And so I'm just going to start by laying out my pieces like all together. And then I have my 5 tag bases. So there's 1, and then my other 4 are over here. So I'm going to start with the 1. And I'm going to take the top page. Actually, I'm going to line all 5 of them up and do them at the same time because it'll be easier to see what I'm actually talking about. I just hope they all fit in frame. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And they're all pretty close to in frame. So I'm going to take the first 5 pieces for the first corner, and I'm going to stick 1 in each corner of each base that I have. And I'm going to take the next corner, and instead of starting with the first tag, because it would just be the same sheet, I'm going to start with the second one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I will start the third one on the third base. 2, 3, so 3, 4, 5, base 1 and base 2. And then I'm just going to do the same thing with all the rest of them. So this is 4, so I need 4. 4. Wait. Oh, there we go. Had 2 stuck together. So 4, 5, 1, 2, and 3. And then this one will start at 5 and then go 5 back to 1. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to just slide these ones out of the way if I can keep them all intact. And I'll just stack them on top of each other just so that I have space on my desk to show you what to do with them. And again, this is an old card making and quilt making technique called a whack and stack. So you stack all your papers together, cut them all, tear them all at once. In this case, it's paper, so we're going to tear it. And I will ink my edges. And then I'm going to glue them down. One, You don't have to ink your edges. I just like the definition that it gives. You can do them however you'd like to do them. You can ink them with ink. You could use a wax. You could use crayon. You could use markers, whatever you want, paint. And then I'm just going to attach them all to the base. Move them so I don't lose the order that they go in. And be sure to check out the group's Chaos Challenge and tag one of the participating admins in an inspiration pick and challenge them to make it. Make it yourself and be entered into a draw at the end of the month for everybody who participates in all the weekly challenges for that month, as well as this is my first of 4 challenges for the month of August. Complete all 4 of them. Have your pictures posted to the group no later than the last day of the month. And I will do the draw on the first Tuesday of September for this month's winner. Last month our winner was Robin. So I'm excited to see who participates and makes them. All of these challenges will be, I don't want to use the word simple because when you're new, that nothing is simple, but they won't be super advanced techniques, just to get everybody going, and they're really quick makes that can build your stash quite easily. And we have some pretty cool events coming up. We have a quick set of 3, which it would be 6 napkins, 6 embossed 4x6-inch papers, and 2 sets of 3 die cuts, I believe it is one of our swaps. We have a mini black and white journal that we're working on swapping, as well as a 3-ring bound school themed journal. So those are our swaps for this month as well. And be sure to check out Robbie LaCour's Craft with Me from Monday to Saturday in the mornings, and Mimi's Weekend Mix Up with Mimi, I think is what it's called. And those are posted on Fridays as well. So there is my first base. So they're all using the same 5 sheets of paper, really quick and easy to make. And you will have 5 different variations of bases that you can use for whatever you'd like to use in your journal. I'll go ahead and finish 2 of them just so you can see kind of how the theme works together. I won't do all 5 on waste everybody's time because it's boring and repetitive to do the same thing over and over again. So I'll do the first 2, and then your challenge is to go off and grab 5 tag bases. I used 4x7 for these ones. You can use whatever size you would like. 5 sheets of paper that coordinate together, and post what you make with them. Post your bases. Make sure you use the hashtag JCC challenges so that we can easily find them for the prize draw at the end of the month. I don't know about anybody else, but there's nothing worse than sitting there watching somebody ink and glue stuff together over and over and over again doing the same thing. So I'm just going to do the 2 and not bore you with all 5. I'll post all 5 once they're completed and post the picture in the group to show everybody what the 5 different bases would look like side by side using the same paper but in a different order. I've been a paper crafter for many years, so a whack and stock, and I've also been a quilter, so whack and stocks is something I'm quite familiar with. Or stock and wax, I should say. I can't even say the term properly. But anyway, you get what I mean. And as always for this set of challenges, if you have any ideas that you would like to see me create and show you how to make it, by all means shoot me a PM or comment on one of the posts and let me know what you would like to see. Always open to suggestions. And if you're live watching with me, I apologize. I can't figure out how to be able to comment at the same time because my Chromebook isn't working and my phone is above my head. So I will catch up to any comments that are made after I am done with the video. As you can see, they're kind of all the same theme, but they will all look a little bit different because the pages are in a different order. After I am done gluing all 5 together, like I said, I will post a picture and I will turn one into a tag and show you one of the things that you can do with them once they're all done. Hope that helps everybody and have a great week. Bye.